Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of CUZZO-OP. I am one of the hosts here at CUZZO-OP, Willie, also known as Arrow, and as usual, we have the other host here at CUZZO-OP, my cousin.
Man, you see, I was all out of rhythm. You said my cousin. I wasn't ready. It's IV, baby. What's up, Isaiah Velez? Nah, I mean, we're here. It's 2025.
2025.
2025.
2 years at CUZZO-OP.
Dang, 2 years?
Right.
First, it's a new year, baby.
Yeah. New
I'm
year.
excited, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're here for 2 years, and it's crazy to think about that, you know, conceptually, this is something we spoke about for so long. And now to say it's been 2 years since posting, it's like, wow, you know. And it's been a ride. Highs and lows, ups and downs with the conversations we've had, things we've had to do, you know, time that we've had to take away and come back and kind of find our rhythm again. And that's what we're here to talk about today a little bit, as well as just reflecting and looking forward. So I want to start off with what's been up, what's been going on in our lives, and where we are at currently as we are stepping into 2025 and this next season of our show. And I'll let you begin, because I feel like there's things to come from IV, and it's exciting. It's an exciting time. Trying, I'm sure, but yeah, I'll let you take over.
Yeah, man. I think one thing we talked about off the cam is that we want to up the notch on not just providing you news on what's going on in gaming and our or movies and TV and our thoughts on it, but also kind of how it impacts our lives, how our lives are impacted by the media we love, taking it up a notch. I mean, we're only 9 episodes away from episode 100. That's crazy, you know? And like you said, we talked about this for years before doing it. I'm at the point where I see this as a branch of my life tree. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't really see a reason for CUZZO-OP ever to stop, because at the end of the day, it's just an aspect that encapsulates what we were doing before CUZZO-OP had a name. So it's just, you know, that's the vibes that you could get from us on how we're moving with this. And yes, life is filled with craziness. You know, my wife and I, we are having another child, our second child, a baby girl. I'm a girl dad, you know what I mean? So now we're moving into that area of less of my time can be spent consuming the media I love, but we making it happen, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're super pumped. We're excited. I'm excited. And you know, that's happening this summer. So we're just getting ready for that. But life is really good right now. Life is good. I'm a happy person right now. You know, great stuff at work, great stuff when it comes to my faith, the things that shape me, my family, and then, you know, it also, we still in the Renaissance. It took a little lull. They took a holiday break, but there's a lot of good stuff coming out when it comes to the TV, the movies, and the video games. And that makes me a happy boy, because I will be consuming, even if it's at a slower rate. You feel me? But that's where I'm at, bro. That's where I've been at. What about you? What's up with your life?
Well, I mean, I also, not to swing it right back around to you, you know, but you also had a recent release expressing your own creative mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to.
That's true. I forgot about that part. Yeah, music, man. Music has been going crazy. You know, last year I was calling 2024, 2020 IV, like the 4 was the IV, because I was trying to put my foot on the gas on just all the places where I've been holding back creatively, really trying to go. And at the end of the year, I had like 5-6 music videos, like 3 EPs, like 3 collaborative EPs, so many pieces of content. It's like 30 or 40 songs, something like that, like somewhere around there. And it's insane to see that like that happened. And I have no intention of letting my foot off the gas on that. So this year we kicked off this week, just Monday the 17th, I dropped my first studio album, 12-track album. It's called The Standing. It's out now. First music video from the project should be out by now as well at the time of recording this. So I'm excited, because it's just a new wave of creative energy. And I know that CUZZO-OP is part of how I built up some of that momentum in the last year and a half, 2 years. So it's a dope time, dude. I'm super pumped.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, I listened to the track and, I picked apart the things that I enjoyed and I got other notes that Ivy hasn't heard yet. But overall, yeah, it's fun to.
Oh, you got negative notes?
No, no, no. I'm just saying notes overall, things that I gotta listen back to a few times, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Copy,
Um,
copy. Say that. Say that.
Even though
Yeah.
I did think that your brother-in-law was on the track, even though it apparently wasn't him at all.
Oh
But
yeah,
that
no, that
video
wasn't him, bro. That was
that's
that
just
was
that's just
that
funny.
was Chad from King's Kaleidoscope on there, bro.
Which is
Yeah.
dope. Which is dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's fun to see you express and flex those creative muscles that you have. It's something that since starting CUZZO-OP, I've been able to kind of get into with what we do.
Yes,
And
sir.
over 2024, me kind of drafting up ways that I can do it on my own as well. And in our off time from CUZZO-OP, I've expanded on those ideas, and I've am still in planning processes, not to make music. You're not going to catch me making music unless Ivy needs me for something or something of the sort.
Don't be a bird ass bitch, bro.
You know what? That's true. I do have a song. I got a single. I got a hit single out there. But yeah, I'm in the stages of planning something that I think will be fun to also, share with Ivy at a certain point in time and everybody else. So, that's what I've been working on. I can't necessarily come out and say it because who knows how long it'll take me to put it
How you
out
gonna tell
there.
me you have an idea when we
I have
on
an
cam,
idea,
but
bro.
we
I have
talked
it
before this and you didn't tell me anything? That's crazy.
because authenticity is how we like to do things around here, right? All right.
Talk your shit.
Other than that, getting closer to being done with graduate school and getting a master's degree. The hope is that I'm done in roughly maybe 5-ish months, 5, 6, and that's exciting. It's also incredibly scary, to think because some people they take the breaks and they stop and they go back and they have to build up that courage. I've been a student my whole life, and so to think that may be coming to an end soon is it's a journey, but it's fulfilling. So yeah, in the living our lives aspect of things, very interesting time. But I'm excited for you. Congrats again to you and your wife and your family. And it's gonna be
Thank you.
awesome to see even your daughter now, how she handles becoming that big sister.
Yeah, she's
'Cause
pumped, dude. She's pumped to
yeah.
be. She already calls the baby Sissy. We've got a name that we've selected, and it changes sometimes, but I'm pretty
Nope.
sure we're good right now. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say it here, but
Of course.
my daughter doesn't really care if I said it here because that's not her name. Her name is Sissy. Sissy.
Okay.
So we're excited about her being excited,
Yeah.
and that's a whole aspect too, man. Because the lineage of the CUZZO-OP line, it continues to expand. You know what I mean? So it's gonna
Right.
it's just,
So
it's crazy.
could we expect a eldest daughter appearance in our third season of CUZZO-OP?
So on my project, on the album we dropped, I had the opportunity to be on a song with a little voice memo. I had her get involved, and now it's her favorite song. I'm pretty sure it's just because she's on it. But also, she said that she wants to do more recording. That's something can we record a new song? We need a new song. So I think if we put the camera in front of her and we got her with a mic, she might go crazy. Talk to you a little bit about her Peppa Pig, a little Bluey love. Shout outs Blippy. You know what I mean? I think that's all. We could touch all that. I think she'd go for it.
That sounds good to me because I think this is for us at the end of the day, right? And I would love that more than sitting down and talking about what's new in gaming. I mean,
I agree
straight
big
up.
time.
So, but Daya isn't here right now, so let's talk a little bit about what's new in gaming.
No.
How's been gaming for you, bro? As well, overall right now, where are you at with gaming? And then let's think about the broader scope of 2024.
Yeah.
Pass it back to me before we get into that side of the combo. But we're gearing up for what our 2024 games look like. So, but right now, where you at?
2025. You keep saying 2024.
No, I'm talking about reflections, bro. I'm talking about
we're looking back to look forward.
Yeah,
are we
bro.
gonna do a separate episode where we talk about going back, or you think we just add that here?
I'm thinking we right here, bro. We right here.
I actually
right
love
now.
that idea, bro. Let's run that. So basically, 2025 right now, I'm in a stasis. I feel like December and January were stasis mode. I just felt like I didn't do anything. I just was like, and I felt like it was a good time amidst holidays and any free time that I had to try to like reassess what kind of a philosophy I want to have as a gamer. So shout outs Locke, my best friend Locke. We've had him on the show a couple of times. Him and I are currently game sharing when it comes to Sony. Don't take away game sharing, Sony. Keep it forever. But we are currently sharing. So we often make these decisions on what we're going to do gaming wise. And we spoke at the beginning of the year. We said, all right, look, we have to stop with the whole sporadic ADHD gaming collection, never finishing anything. We need to start to hone in, right? So I said, okay, this is what we should do. We have one single player game that we constantly devote our time to. And if you're going to have any other games you play in a single player sense, it's just to wet the palate with something a little bit different than what you're currently drilling into. But let's focus on the one game and get it to completion. Then we're going to have one cooperative game. We're going to just eat. We're just going to eat it. We're just going to go. And it's got to be done before we move on to the next. And then one multiplayer game that we just, we down to fool around with, that's like a main game. I mean, that's kind of open. But anyways,
No.
So right now, currently working through Star Wars Outlaws and seeing it to its completion. I found a very dope stream of momentum during the holidays on that game, and I'm still trying to keep it alive. I like that game a lot. I actually am a really big fan of that. Can't wait to have that conversation. It's been a fun time. Cooperatively, we are currently working through Borderlands 3. We're probably around 15-20% done with the game. It is not great, but at the same time, we want to do it because before, Borderlands 4 is coming out. And I know you're mad because me and you did the same thing, but you and your friends are doing the same thing. So I was like, let me catch up to Willie also. It's a multi. That's how I feel.
I respect it.
Okay, bet. I just need your approval. Thank you. Appreciate that. And that's where we're at, so that's where 2025 is looking like. I got to take it because we got stuff coming. I want to make sure I clear out as much as I can before that stuff comes. That's how I feel.
All right.
Your turn.
My turn. I'm going to go cooperatively. Yes, me and Abe, shout out to Abe, are currently playing through Borderlands 2. His first time, mine not. We beat Borderlands 1. We did a lot of DLC before the game kind of just shit itself and we just physically couldn't take it anymore. I got a Series X. So now I'm upgraded and he doesn't have to be sitting in the car waiting for me for about 30 seconds before I load in. So now I'm boosted up. Borderlands 2, we're doing that. Plan is to, go all the way through, because now Borderlands 4 has a release date. And so yeah, that's cooperative wise. Multiplayer. Fortnite's always in the rotation. They got OG pumping crazy. New season is starting up soon, or if not, already has started. And Marvel Rivals.
Oh, word! You're not playing COD?
I still touch COD every once in a while. Marvel Rivals dropped back in December, and I was okay with it. I'm a tank, I was a tank main, I should say. Magneto heavy, and people say playing tank is exhausting, and so for me, I was only on the game for like 30 minutes to an hour max before I was like, yeah, I'm switching. Then I started playing Invisible Woman maybe a week and a half ago, and I found I'm on this game for 4 hours, just healing, doing it all. And so I'm excited, and I'm excited now that the rest of the Fantastic Four dropped too. So I'm like, all right, I'm here. I'm excited. And so Marvel Rivals, I'm getting there. Where other people have been since December, I'm getting there now because I found my rhythm. And single player wise, I have 2 games on my plate that I really want to dive into on my own. The new Life is Strange back from November or October. And then funny enough, Lost Records Bloom and Rage, which is from the original Life is Strange 1 and 2 creators. So now I'm people that hate on the new Life is Strange, I gotta, compare and see a little bit of what that looks like. And I plan on starting Mafia soon as well.
Yeah, because that new Mafia game looked fire. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at in gaming currently. But now to pose the big question, bro, what is your game of 2024 overall? Now that the year is over, you might still backlog and keep playing Star Wars Outlaws and everything like that. But in terms of CUZZO-OP history, when we reflect, every year we're going to have, what was your game of? What was your game of? What is the game of 2024 for you?
I would say, unfortunately, 2024 was not filled with games that feel like they're worthy of the game of 2024 for me personally. The game when I look at my report, my PlayStation recap, the game that is my game of the year is the game that was the game of the year, and it was Astrobot last year, man. Astrobot was my game of the year. I spent countless hours playing it. I looked forward to playing it. I enjoyed every second of it. There's not a moment I could say that I didn't enjoy the game. I enjoyed every single second of it. I've gone back. I've beaten all the levels that have come out between its release and now. Over the holidays, it did a little winter thing. Played the crap out of that. So they added Spider-Man as well. I was like, oh yeah, this is
and
lit.
There's more now. There's more.
Even
They're
more.
dropping.
I haven't played this latest one. I just dropped like a week or two ago. I have not played that yet, but I'm gonna get into that. I will never delete that game from my system ever. It's a staple. That's how I feel. That's how I felt about the Playroom. I maxed that out as well. So I haven't platinumed the game yet. That's definitely something I need to do, get the photos and everything. But that was definitely my game of the year last year. And an overall pretty underwhelming gaming year, in my opinion. That's what I would say. What about you, bro?
I bought Astrobot after the Game Awards, played Astrobot, and it is my 2024 game of the year as well. You know, when I think about these, I'm talking about releases. So Fortnite doesn't necessarily count, you know, things like that. But no, Astrobot was it, bro. And granted, I have, again, this Life is Strange I need to go back and play. I need to finish Star Wars Outlaws. You know, earlier in the year, things like Helldivers were strong and things like that. But Astrobot was just fun. Like you said, I didn't have a single point where I was down. I wanted to rush through it, and I wanted so much more. And I think that's like a strong point of a great game. You want more. And it's like with a game like this, they could just continuously do more and more and more. So, CUZZO-Op's 2024 game, Astrobot, we feel good?
I think that's great. I think that makes sense. And I mean, listen, that doesn't mean the game was perfect. I think one thing that's undeniable is that I recognize the lack of originality in Astrobot. It plays on tropes, concepts that Nintendo through Super Mario has already set the foundation for. They're taking a formula that's been used prior. And as somebody and as people who often talk about new IPs and stuff, like, I can understand how that even might sound hypocritical for us to make that our game of the year last year. But again, we're talking about a gaming year that wasn't filled with a lot of greatness, in my opinion. There was greatness in the shadows of little indie games and moments. That's why Helldivers 2 was a special one. Like, we didn't expect that one. That was part of what was so special about it. But at the same time, man, the same way that when I play a Super Mario Wonder or Super Mario Odyssey and I want more, is this, they definitely cooked that up. Like you said, like I was eating out of the palm of their hands on everything, bro. Like, and that's undeniably great gaming. I don't, and as PlayStation fanboys, bro, they did it right in terms of paying homage to and showing us, hey, all your time and years and hours and minutes and seconds poured out into the universe of Sony. It was worth it, huh? Look at this. And I felt like the Paul Rudd meme. Look at this.
Yeah. No, it was great. Man? It was great. It was great. So yeah, there's our gaming talk. Now, future 2025. What are we looking forward to? I can't say I'm looking forward to Borderlands 4. I'll just be honest, straight up. The trailer didn't do anything for me. You know, Borderlands 3, the 4 hours we sat and played the day it dropped, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, you know. So I can't say I'm excited for Borderlands 4, but I'm doing all the work right now to be there, so I'll be there.
As a person doing that work with you, yes, I agree. Borderlands 2 is when the magic really felt like it peaked for me. But at the same time, there are elements of BL4 that I think could be really great. I don't like the characters. The characters look boring. I think we were already on record. They're boring. But the grappling hook, the floating, these little concepts, I just hope that they're just hiding what they have up their sleeves and that they do something that's different. And I hope that the writing is better, bro. If you just give me good writing, bro, I'll play. These mechanics are basic at this point, but if you give me good writing, bro. So it's not something I'm looking forward to now, bro. You know what I'm looking forward to this year, bro? I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows. I am looking forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows. I will put it on record. It is one of the, I pre-ordered the game last year, and then they reimbursed me for the whole moving the date. And then I pre-ordered it again, like I'm dedicated, like I'm really in there, like swimwear. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, you Assassin's Creed? Ugh. Obviously, this is a big moment for us here at CUZZO-OP because this game is promising everything you love about your new ass versions of AC and
Origins?
everything
You mean
I love.
Origins? You mean Origins
No, no, no,
specifically?
no, 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 no. We have agreed that the newest games are lackluster compared to the oldies. That Origins is the bridging perfect game in the sense of like mastering both, and I get that. But you have more love for that RPG elements that they added in Odyssey and Valhalla, and I had no love for it at all. Not even a little bit of love at all. So you're on record on the AC episode saying that we agree that the last two games were trash, but you could see what they're doing and you can understand why they're trying to appeal to a specific audience. I'm on record saying I don't give a fudge if they're trying to appeal to a new audience. I don't care. I don't care. Them Jones was ass. I don't care. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. But this new one though, I'm gonna give them a shot. They got me. They
Okay.
got me.
All right, good. Good. I'll be there. I've been on record saying for some reason something just takes over me the night that a new AC is about to drop. And I'm like, damn, lore, I love it. And they seem to be putting a lot of the work in, having the canon mode, the game make the dialogue choices for you, and you can select which character you want to use per mission and the season stuff. I'm just excited for a new AC, I'll be rocking out day one, just truthfully.
Oh, and not to mention the mechanics are looking excellent. All of the animations, especially with the stealthier kind of ninja-like character. I mean, same with the samurai stuff, like for sure. They all look great. But the flips, the parkour, the smoothness of it, a lot of what I'm hearing is a lot of what we've been asking for, especially since Mirage. Like they took the Mirage and they added some flexibilities that we needed. So
Yeah.
we'll see, bro. We'll see.
Yeah. We might be getting a new Gears game this year. We don't know when that's coming out. But I'm always excited for that. GTA 5 is still rumored to be releasing this year, which is kind of why
GTA 6.
everyone know. Oh yeah, GTA 6. GTA 6 is rumored to be releasing this year, which is why everyone is kind of just in limbo of, do I want to drop my game this year or next year? And then, I guess I respect it, but that just sucks that one giant game can cause gaming to have this huge pause.
Yep.
So
Yep.
right now, I'm just kind of in limbo as well, bro. AC drops next month, and that's really it for me.
Yep. I'm waiting for Skate. I was literally just like doing something yesterday, and I think I was like listening to music or something, and I felt it in my soul. It's been a minute, but I felt it in my soul. It was like, man, I want to play Skate. You know what I mean? And the reality is, like, there's a beta, a playtesting beta that's out right now, but it has yet to make its way to the PlayStation, or I think it just recently made it. And I put myself in to get invited to that beta, but I have yet to hear from it. The moment that I get invited to that beta, I am probably going to play nothing but Skate for like a very long time. I gotta be honest with you. Like it'll be my predominant multiplayer game, my predominant cooperative game, and my predominant single player game. So that's definitely my most anticipated experience of the entirety of the year. I just want to be able to just load in and just try to like own that spot, put some music on, and talk to my friends. I miss that so much, dude.
All right. I think, let's move on to some movie talk, if that sounds good to you. So, same format, bro. Movies, not necessarily your movie of the year yet, but where you at with movies most recently? What have you seen? What haven't you seen? What do you want to be seeing? What did you miss? Let's.
First and foremost, I just want to say RIP to my pockets because I tried so hard to become a Cinemark Platinum member last year, and I fell short by about 6 or 7 tickets. If I had just gone and bought 6 or 7 more tickets, I'd be in Platinum this year. So now I'm at 39 again, all over again. So yeah, this year though, let's not talk about last year. This year, I just saw that Captain America, Brave New World. And I thought that shit was ass. I thought that was a big 2-pack of ass. And as a black man, I was offended by the film. But we can have that conversation at a later point if you want.
Yeah, that's definitely a later point conversation. Absolutely.
I can't even begin to tell you how frustrated that movie made me.
Okay.
And I tried, bro. I really did. You know me.
I know you, which is why I'm interested in your thoughts, because I know that there can be some of your other IV kind of tendencies in there. So that's the interesting conversation.
I thought that movie was ordinarily great fight scenes, all that good stuff in terms of CGI. Like, good job, Marvel. You're expecting it. Did exactly what we should expect from it, but it did nothing for me at all. And in fact, it offended me in the process of doing nothing for me. And that is why I just, it was just too much. I saw Sonic the Hedgehog 3, took my kid and my wife. We watched it as a family. Second movie for my daughter to be in the theater. She enjoyed it. She had fun. She enjoyed it. I thought it was a great movie. Shout out to Keanu. So that was dope. What else did I see this year? I went to one other one and I can't remember what it is, but that's basically all I've seen. I haven't been to the theater just yet. Okay. So I intend to go. I mean, there also hasn't been too many things that are very enticing at this point in time. Even the other day, I was like, yo, let's go to the movies to my boy. And he was like, what will we see? And I was like, yeah, I feel you. We don't have any. It's a high barrier to entry for me right now. Unlike you, where you have a very high reason to get in that theater. So I'll let you go ahead and tell me what you've seen this year.
I've seen a lot already. I've already been to the theater so much.
I know you have.
Seven came back to theaters for its anniversary. Caught that in theaters. 10 out of 10. Sorry, not sorry. 10 out of 10. But what's new? Caught Nosferatu. I've seen the original, and then Robert Eggers has become like a top 3 director for me in terms of just wanting to see more of his style. Because I after seeing Nosferatu, I sat and watched The Northman, which I thought was phenomenal as well. So he did great with Nosferatu. What else did I see? I saw the new Companion, starring Sophie Thatcher. She's become a little of a horror icon, and I'm enjoying her right now. I'm enjoying a lot of what that is. Right now, 2025, I've seen 5 movies released this year. And right now, Hard Eyes kind of just it took my heart, no pun intended. I just think I like slashers, and it does nothing new for a slasher movie whatsoever, but it was just fun. And so I enjoyed that. I saw a movie that upset me, actually. I didn't like it at all. And it hurts because it was with our boy Key from Everything Everywhere All at Once. His movie, it didn't look good. When I saw the trailers, I went for him. He is no fault in the movie. No blame should be put his way, but that movie sucked. And I hope it doesn't harm his future in the industry, because that would be unfortunate. I saw Cap 4 as well. We could do the back and forth at another time, as you would like to put it, because I think the movie's getting a lot of hate unnecessarily, although it's also getting a lot of praise where I'm like, are y'all smoking right now? Like, it don't gotta be the worst or best thing ever. It's an interesting conversation, like IV said.
It's not the worst ever. I never said that.
No, I didn't say you did. I'm just saying overall.
I will tell y'all, I thought The Marvels was a better movie than this. I thought Eternals was a better movie than this. And
I think Eternals is absolutely a better movie.
I think people sleep on Eternals. That's like one of those ones where I'm like, y'all are tripping. Right. This movie is undeniably dog shit, though, in my opinion. Like, it's not terribly terrible, but it's definitely mediocre, in my opinion.
I saw Complete Unknown, and I have thoughts on that. But as we get closer to Oscar season, that's a conversation that I would like to have.
Yeah, when they bring that, is this still in theaters? It's like minimally.
It should be. It should be. But another movie that I saw recently that we're going to get into this conversation in a few minutes was The Brutalist.
That's one of them ones.
I ask you, what is your movie of 2024, IV?
Well, if we know yours, you might as well just go first. Go ahead, say it.
I think it might be The Brutalist. It was Alien Romulus for so long. Although right now I have 3 movies that could just swing at the bat for number 1 with Furiosa, Romulus. But The Brutalist, I watched it again right before recording this, in fact, because it's out digitally now. I think it's number 1. I think it is my 2024 flick.
I'm going on a trip next week, and I'm going to watch that movie. I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to watch it, since you're saying these things.
Okay. I think that movie was absolutely spectacular. I caught it in 70 millimeter over here in Lincoln Square. Very old school type theater in terms of that specific theater within the larger modern-esque kind of thing. And I sat there for 3 hours and 40 minutes and watched that movie with the 15-20-minute intermission put right in the middle of that damn thing. And I walked out like, yo, I need to watch. I was thinking of going and swinging right back around and watching it again. But I was like, hell no, that's ridiculous. And I waited and I waited and I waited and I put it on today. And I'm like, yeah, no, this is doing things. This is doing incredible work.
What's the premise of that movie, bro?
I don't even know if I want to tell you, bro.
Okay, don't tell me. Yeah,
here's I'm gonna phrase it like this. It is kind of a build. My perspective. I don't know if I'm completely wrong on this. A build up, a construction of, and then the deconstructionization, if that's even a word, or I might be making shit up.
It's just deconstruction.
The American dream, based on a Hungarian immigrant post World War II. And I thought it was spectacular. So as we get closer to Oscar,
and we know you like your period pieces, so I'm sure that was right up your alley.
Right. But in a different sense, because it doesn't necessarily lean into that the way you may think of other, like, some throw it in your face, and I didn't feel like this one threw it in your face. But yeah, big talks, big conversations needs to be had. So I'm going to assume I know yours as well.
What's mine?
Dune 2, bro.
Absolutely. Dune 2 was my movie of the year. I own 3 movies digitally at this point in time. It's The Batman 2022, Oppenheimer 2023, Dune 2 2024. And every time I go on a trip, I watch all 3 of them back to back to back. I went to Greece a couple weeks ago. It's a 13-hour trip. I watched all 3 of them. Do. And I'm quite certain, though we're not having this conversation, Oppenheimer has officially taken the helm as my favorite movie. It has knocked Inception down, and Oppenheimer is now my favorite movie of all time, actually, at this point in time. And Dune 2 is easily in my top 10, easily. And last year was my favorite movie of the year. I think the fact that it's not getting the love that it deserves right now, and that they didn't show Denis any director love at the Oscars is a conversation and a half. We'll have that. I just think you're all smoking rocks if you think that man doesn't deserve an automatic spot in that category. I'm not saying he has to win it. Right. If he's not in that category, I think you're tripping. I think you're bugging out.
Yeah.
But, dude, Dune 2 is damn near freaking, like, as a sequel, so good. And I have a feeling that with the Dune 3 production supposed to be starting in the next couple months during the summertime, I think that the Dune 2 will look back and it will have gotten the Two Towers treatment.
Okay.
Where it's like Lord of the Rings, they only gave it like 6 nominations when the first film got like 13, 14 nominations, and the third film got like 13, 14 nominations. I think it's a lull, but we'll all look back when this third one comes out and we'll all say, oh shit, this is a pack. Like, this is a pack of fire, you know.
Okay.
This is a trilogy, you know. So that's how I feel.
Big
second runner up was definitely Alien, Romulus for sure.
Okay.
Just beautiful movie. Just everything I love about sci-fi was in there. So that's
so until you watch everything you need to watch, and until I watch everything I need to watch, are we comfortable stating that CUZZO-Op's 2024 movie is Alien Romulus?
Yeah, I think that we should say that. That sounds great.
Okay, because right now it's occupying both of our 2 spots, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
So I also just wanted to shout out Sing Sing, because you mentioned the movies you own. I subscribe to the A24 app.
So do I.
And did you catch it before they changed the price, or did you catch it after?
I caught it right before because you blessed me and told me to do it.
Yeah. So now on top, we get $5 a month to use on the app, which is dope because we only pay $5. So previous to that, I bought After Sun Blu-ray, which means I get it digitally on the app as well. I bought the Everything Everywhere All at Once Blu-ray, so I have that behind me. And I've pre-ordered 2 other films. I've pre-ordered Sing Sing, and I've pre-ordered The Brutalist, because those are films that I want to be able to access whenever I want to.
The Brutalist is an A24 film?
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, I might come back to you and tell you that it goes beyond Dune 2. We'll see, man. I'm
I
not,
mean, I feel like your heart is very firm on Dune
dude.
2.
I just don't get how people don't get
But
how good that movie is. It
right,
just doesn't
right.
make any sense to
But
me.
let's talk future movies, bro. Because
You sure you don't want to just keep talking about Dune 2? Because I'm down.
I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. We could do that in the Oscar episode. April looks like it's gonna piss me off. I want to throw that out there because Minecraft drops, and I think Minecraft looks terrible. And then Until Dawn drops, and Until Dawn looks terrible because of the fact that they are branding it as an Until Dawn film. They are hurting that movie by naming it Until Dawn. Without Until Dawn being in the name and them saying that it's Until Dawn, I feel like it's a very interesting look, but it's not Until Dawn. And so you want to brand as Until Dawn, I'm going to judge you as Until Dawn. So you be ready for that. That's how I feel. Because right now it just sounds like Sony wanted to cheese their way into theaters and try to make money off of fans' love for something. And I feel like they might learn the hard way. Don't do that.
They saw it happen and be successful with something like Five Nights at Freddy's. They see Last of Us popping off. They see an opportunity. They're going to take the commercial route about doing that, John. Bro, it sucks, but
it's unfortunate for them.
I feel you.
You got thoughts on either of those?
No. I definitely, as a gamer, will be watching both of them just to see. But no, I don't. I'm not like excited or worried about either of those because I treat Minecraft with the same mentality that I was treating Borderlands, like me personally, because that's what it looks like.
That movie sucked.
Yeah, man. I saw somebody watching it next to me on the airplane to Greece, and I was like, oh yeah, that John looks like dog shit. Bro.
It is my least favorite movie of 2024. I want to throw that out there for everyone to hear.
Sheesh. That's crazy. Yeah, I think this year what I'm excited for is I'm going to go see Mickey 17.
Absolutely. My ticket is already.
Yeah,
mine is set.
Tickets, yep. So that looks really great. I just think Pattinson is
goated.
Like I understand like the whole like Parasite and shout outs to the director and all that. But I think Pattinson is in an era right now. Actually, like he's doing something right now. So I think we should all behold it. That's how I feel. Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be here.
You should watch Parasite because I saw that when it came back to theaters as well last week.
No, Parasite is, I've seen Parasite and Parasite is astonishing. Good. It deserved to win movie of the year when it won. But I'm just saying like more than that, I'm more excited about the fact that Pattinson's just outside right now. I love that.
Sinners looks great.
Yeah, Sinners does look good. I agree.
Superman we're excited for.
You know that.
Fantastic Four, which we haven't spoken about yet, I thought looked like a great vibe.
It does.
Your shawty looked great. She was my favorite part of the trailer.
I told you she was the one from day one.
Favorite part of the trailer.
She looks great. She's gonna do great. I'm worried about Marvel right now. Me and Marvel don't have a good relationship. It offended me, so I don't really know. But
Thunderbolts looks like it could be fun too.
It does. I like the villain that shoots shadow, turn you into a shadow, and just smites you off the. I think that's crazy. How do you fight that? I'm excited about both of those films, though.
Right.
Like I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
But DC really taking their cake right now. I'm really excited about Superman.
Absolutely. Wicked Part 2. We have to have a Wicked talk still.
Yeah, I thought about that and I was like, at least this is snapped into 2, so we'll have the conversation at some point. That's
absolutely. Sure. And, there's tons of others. Mission Impossible, I know you're excited for. I plan on doing a catch-up. Jurassic World has a new movie dropping. And, there's going to be conversations about so many other ones along the way. Mm-hmm. So, last one I have that I just want to throw out because I love the actors is The Amateur. How you put Rami Malek and John Bernthal in the same movie and expect me not to be there day one?
Mm-hmm. Speaking of John Bernthal, The Accountant. I'm definitely going to be The Accountant too. I'm definitely going to be that. Yeah, I mean, shout out to John Bernthal, bro. I mean, it's about time, dog. Like, we get it. Yeah. You're the cameo king. We get it. But at the end of the day, it's like, we want you up front and center. If you're going to be a supporting character, that's fine. But like, just be outside. We need you outside.
Well, he's in the Nolan movie too, bro. He's casted for that's huge. That's not even this year. So I don't even want to spend that.
Dune 3, not even this year. The Batman 2, not even this year.
Not even next year.
I know. All these movies are coming in like 3 years. But at the end of the day, I will. Oh, I like this A24 Warfare movie too. The trailer looking crazy for that. The marketing for that one looking crazy.
I wasn't crazy about that.
That's looking.
But I'll be there. That's the thing. Because AMC, they changing us, bro. They making me pay $4 more. but they giving me a fourth movie.
Oh
So I
wow,
can
that's
watch
dope.
4 movies every week
That's
for
dope.
$29 versus 3 for $25. So
That's fire. I didn't know they were doing that. I didn't even
yeah,
pay
starting
attention
in
to
May. Starting in May.
that. Yeah, I'll be seeing the live action Lilo and Stitch. I'll be seeing that Karate Kid Legends, like the stuff that's just lying to my heart as a child. I'll probably go
Right.
peep. Take my kid to go see Stitch.
What about Snow White?
Snow White, I'll probably peep it. I mean, I've seen all
Okay.
the other live action, so I got to. Ballerina, shout out to John Wick.
Ballerina, yeah.
We got to see that one. How to Train Your Dragon, big How to Train Your Dragon fan. And honestly, Toothless looks exactly like the animated version. So I'm just like, that means you better make sure that live action aspect is freaking pristine. Because if not, you just
Yeah.
dragging down my
Yeah.
man Toothless. And
Yeah.
I'm
The
not.
the director said something the other day that left a bad taste in my mouth. It didn't fully like upset me, but he said that they looked at the animated movie as like a blueprint. And on one hand, I get why you're saying that, but on the other hand, that's putting a dangerous like notion out there that's kind of discounting what animation can do.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the way that he said that. You shouldn't have told me that. Don't do that to me.
Sorry.
Pixar's new film this year, Leo. I'll be there.
Leo.
You already know that Pixar wins every time. Brad Pitt pulling up in F1. I'll definitely be watching F1. I love Brad Pitt. I didn't really like Wolves though. It was a little slow for me. I don't know if it was Clooney's fault or if it was his fault. I don't know. I just what else? I feel like I'm missing something. I think that's it. That's all I got. We're good. You can go on to the next thing. Oh yeah, that new Tron movie, bro. Got to see the new Tron movie, bro.
I have to get into the Tron.
They're bringing him back. They're bringing Jeff Bridges back for Tron. Like, I'm in there.
That could be big, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Television, bro.
Yeah.
TV for you, bro. How'd that look for you?
TV was good this year, man. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of great shows that are out, and I'll start the same way we've been starting. Right now, I'm currently watching Invincible season 3. I didn't watch this week's episode yet, but I will. So that's definitely getting watched. I'm now joining the Severance camp. I'm currently watching Severance. I'm still in season 1. Leave me alone. Just let me understand why everyone is talking about this. Anime wise, Solo Leveling, woo, ridiculous. Like just pure hero fantasy. Like you just want this dude to win every episode, and he does, and it's satisfying. And it's only 25 minutes, and it's like, dang it, I wish you were longer. Highly recommend watching Solo Leveling. Crunchyroll. Don't sleep. Fire. All my shows are back. All my Law and Orders, all my FBI's, except for one of my Law and Orders, they canceled my Organized Crime. Elliot Stabler's dead on arrival. He's just lost. He got lost by the channel, by the NBC. So it's just not like it's just not airing. We don't know what's going on with it. I'm gonna be honest with you though, bro. These FBI's are not hitting the way they used to. I think I'm getting to the point where it's starting to get old, and they're not doing anything innovating that makes me want to keep watching. So that's upsetting. But what else are we watching? Yeah, that's really all I'm watching right now, other than the kids shows I'm watching right now.
Okay. That's okay, bro. You're going to be watching something soon, trust.
Facts, a lot of things.
For me, I finished up Vinland Saga, which was something. Season 2, same way I feel about JJK. Season 2 is just like, wow. I rewatched JJK, in fact. What else, bro? It's been movie heavy. Wow. Yeah. No, I don't know. Other than that, I'm like Invincible. I'm watching Invincible. You know that. Something just finished recently that I can't even remember what finished. Bro. Oh, Skeleton Crew was fun.
Oh yeah, it was. I actually
that was really fun,
bro. We gotta have an episode on that. That was
absolutely
really fun. And honestly, it was like because I was playing Outlaws so heavily when I was watching it, it was going hand in hand crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, TV shows, I'm just kind of now waiting. I'm waiting for whatever comes next. I want to catch that new Spider-Man show, even if its concept pissed me off because of how it changed from when they first announced it. Coleman Domingo is Norman Osborn. I'm gonna watch the damn show.
Yeah, I know. Sing.
But yeah, man. I mean, other than that, looking back at 2024, The House of the Dragon season 2 dropped. The Boys dropped, which I plan on watching finally because Amazon pissed me off with the ad thing, so it turned me away from the show for a while.
I feel you.
The Bear season 4, which I don't know if you've made it past that first episode still or not.
And I am not. No.
Season 3 of The Bear. So season 4 is dropping this year, so you could catch up, bro. The Penguin was phenomenal, and I might go as far to say is the Penguin might have been my 2024 show, unless you spark some memory in me of something that came out of the year. But
I think The Penguin should be our show, even though I haven't finished it and I still have like 4 or 5 episodes left, because at the end of the day, it's me dragging my feet on what happened last year. So I think it's definitely up there. Yeah, I'd say last year, Skeleton Crew.
I'll take that too.
Skeleton Crew was good. I enjoyed Skeleton Crew. Tracker is going hard. I did enjoy Tracker last year. That was a really fun time. I actually read it made me read the book. It was so good of a show. I wanted to read the book. I did not watch Fallout last year, and I need to watch it. I'm still slacking on that. I heard that was excellent.
Shogun as well.
One of my favorite things from last year, it was so far back that people don't maybe not remember, but Mr. and Mrs. Smith was excellent, bro. I thought Mr. and Mrs. Smith was so good. And I'm excited about Mr. and Mrs. Smith too. So that was definitely one of the ones. I'm trying to think of what else last year. All my shows was outside, you know what I mean, in terms of the FBIs and the Law and Orders. What else did I watch? I'm trying to think, bro. It's hard to remember all these shows, dude.
I actually forgot one. So while you look through the show list, bro, Daima.
Oh, Shogun. Daima. Yeah, I heard some shows about Daima. Yeah, I heard about that.
Get on it.
Shogun was really good last year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just excellent TV. It's like pristine television. It's like, I don't even know how that's a Hulu show. It doesn't deserve to be there, to be honest. Sometimes these Hulu shows be hit or miss.
Okay.
It almost felt like an HBO show. It almost felt HBO.
Oh, okay. I get that.
But it was great. It was a great show.
Right. Abbott Elementary. I don't know if you watched.
Bro, I've watched episodes here and there, and everybody loves it, and I understand why it's loved. I have a hard time connecting with shows like
that. Yeah.
It's just
stay on Psych, bro.
Yeah, not every show could be Psych. I'm back on Psych. I'm back in season 1 all over again, about 6 episodes in. Loving it. Oh, X-Men 97 was fire last year. 97 was clean. We talked about that though. Yeah, I would say X-Men 97 is up there in the top 3 for me. The Penguin is definitely up there, and Last of Us, bro. You can't forget that Last of Us season 1. That was last year. Right?
That was 2 years ago, bro.
2 years ago. Yeah, that's why the new season's coming out this year.
Yes, sir.
I think that we could say that The Penguin is our show of the year for sure.
Sounds good.
But second and runner up, I would actually say Skeleton Crew.
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah.
All right. So looking forward, Last of Us. They dropped new posters, and I'm not trying to go into details here, because, there are people that may be listening that haven't played the game, but
I know
them posters is postering. Right.
They look great. They look great.
Abby looks great.
And so does.
And she's Naughty Dog alumni. She played Cassie at the end of Uncharted 4.
Yeah. And so is Ellie, bro. Ellie looks great, bro.
Ellie does look good.
She looks great in that poster.
Right.
Exciting for that show to come back, and I hope it grips the world by its balls again, and I hope it's not like, that was cool then, but it's not cool now. Right. Like, I hope we get a lot of that video game uproar. Like, I really do.
For us, I hope that it, as a television show piece of medium, manages to fix some of the things that we had issues with about The Last of Us Part 2. And we know that this is going to be more than one season, because the size of Part 2 is such a bigger game. I'm excited to see how they handle that.
It gives my mans an opportunity to fix some of the stuff he felt like he had to double down and say they did right, when at the end of the day, I don't necessarily think they could have done a better product in the way it's laid out pacing wise. And I think that we have, like you're saying, an opportunity for that to be fixed. So that'll be excited.
Yeah.
Shout out to Neil Druckmann.
Yeah.
Daredevil. Let's go. Everybody's back. Exciting. Trailer was fire. Shout out John Bernthal. Shout out Charlie. I don't really give a crap about Foggy. You already know how it goes.
Well, listen, bro. All I gotta say is I only seen Foggy wearing one outfit in that trailer.
Everyone else. I'm excited. What I'm excited about, couple shows. Suits LA. Woo!
Even with Stephen Amell?
Yeah,
even
bro.
even
He's
with
about to be
Stephen
with the
Amell,
tie talking
bro?
about you failed this city. I'm with it. I'm with that.
Okay.
I'm excited for him to go head to head with Harvey on an episode. I think that's going to be so dope. And I just am worried about them not being able to capture the same magic and pacing and wit that the show had. But it's only right that this show gets created when it blew up over Netflix. So excited about that. Oh, one of the shows I watched last year, bro, Yellowstone. The rest of Yellowstone. That was a great close. I know a lot of people who were not happy with the way it closed because Homeboy left. And I honestly, bro, that's up there. That's actually up there, bro. It's not the best, but it's up there, by the way. I just need to say that.
Good.
What else from this year? Andor's coming out, and it's going to give me a reason to now watch it. So I'm definitely excited.
May Conversations. I'm expecting it.
Yeah, Andor.
We got Stranger Things, final season.
Things. Yes. I forgot about that too. Second season of Percy Jackson's coming out this year. I'm excited for that.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Spin the block. Let's do it. Yeah, they got homeboy Daniel Dimer coming as Tyson, as the Cyclops. You know Daniel Dimer?
I don't.
He's the guy from The Man in the High Castle. I don't know if you ever watched that on Hulu. It came out like 4 or 5 years ago. It's based off a book. He's a good ad. He's a good ad. I think that it could elevate the game if they fix the pacing issues.
I'll trust you. Alien Earth. I'm excited.
Alien Earth.
Romulus reinvigorated me, changed me, and I'm excited for more.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
Welcome to Derry.
I'm gonna be watching the crap out of that. I'm not even a horror guy, but I will be watching the crap out of it.
Yeah, I know. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, a new HBO Game of Thrones spinoff that actually takes place between a Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. And I'm excited for that. I like Westeros, and I like that I'll be able to visit Westeros almost yearly at this point as they begin to just drop more and more spinoffs. So, I'm there for that.
I watched the season 2 of The Night Agent, which was one of the shows I did talk about in favorite shows of 2023, I believe it was. That season 2 was absolutely trash, and it's upsetting. So I'm still reeling from the disappointment of that show. I'm waiting for the morning show to get its next season. Where are y'all? I need that back in my life. That show's freaking flames. What else is coming out this year in TV?
There's a Paramount Plus. There's a Paramount Plus untitled Guy Ritchie series starring Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan, and Helen Mirren. I know that's got to be something on your radar.
You put Tom Hardy together with Guy Ritchie, and I'm there. You don't have to say anything. It could be he could just be put like packing boxes and in a closet, and I'll be watching that shit. I don't give a crap. Yeah, man. There's a lot of good television shows that are going to be coming out this year. We won't even celebrate them until 2026 or 2027.
Right. You gotta watch them though. Is the thing. You gotta watch them.
I slacked off last year. I will tap in this year. And I will have a lot of time with a new kid to be able to just pack it up on my phone and get it done. So
ready? I'm gonna hammer this home on your head. I'm gonna do it again on the camera in the episode celebrating season 3. We getting it. You got a new kid on the way. There's a beautiful family show out there waiting for you. And it's just amazing how you said that you would watch it. And now you have this child coming in the month where you said you would watch it after a movie. So when you get the chance, what's the show?
I don't know.
Superman and Lois, bro. After
I'm not watching that shit, bro.
That's crazy. You made a promise on record, bro, that you would be watching that.
There's so many other things to watch. I will tell you, after you said that last,
you'd be watching it after Superman.
After we said that last, I did say that. Maybe I will. We'll see how it goes. But I've watched a lot of clips after that. Like it found its way into my real generations, and I started watching clip after clip. And like, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I am just not interested in watching that show. I just am not. But maybe after the movie.
I be ass, y'all. Put it in the chat.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a terrible person. Nonetheless, there's a lot of cool shows coming out. A lot of good movies coming out. A lot of good video games coming out. And we will be covering it if it's important to us, that should be our posture this year, Willie. We should just say, if it is important to us, you'll hear our thoughts. Like the fact that Brave New World is offensive to black men. In my opinion, we could talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's have the conversation, bro. I told all my black friends, I said, if you haven't seen this movie, go watch this movie. Oh, really? Is it good? I never said that. I just said, if you're a black man, you are a black man, you should go watch this film. It's important that you watch it so you can understand how they see us, my G. You need to go watch that film. You got to see how Hollywood sees us. Why A24 is the only ones that can get this shit right.
Oh,
you got to go see us. Go see us, bud. That's how I feel. And you know what I mean? So, sorry, I'm in the black hoodie. I feel I'm hearkening right now. So.
All right, bro. All right. Now he referencing Dune. Yeah, this year we're going to be focused on the things that may be important to us to discuss, whether it be, holy shit, we love this, or like we need to talk about this because of what it goes against, of the things that we enjoy. Absolutely. Which will be interesting. We do want to commit to debating still, the debates, the fun talks back and forth, things like that. Bringing in more people to have more interesting conversations about, last year we had a good few guests. We had Grandma on the show. Stella pulled up.
We did.
Evan, Steven. So it was something, and more to come. I know more people want to hop on, your pops.
Yeah, we got to get that one off.
He wants to do. My brother wants to hop on to the episode.
Let's do it.
So we got things. There are things. Yeah. So overall, expect more meaningful conversations, and expect episodes to drop when they need to drop.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's a great way to put it. But if you've been rocking with us all this time, 2 years, we're grateful for your listen and you following us and sharing our content. If you shared even one of the 91 episodes, we're grateful. You know what I mean? It's not even 91. It's really like, there is technically over 100 pieces.
There's pulses, bro. There's all that.
But at the end of the day, if you shared, we're grateful. We'll continue to be here and walk this journey out of consuming media and seeing mankind reflected in it for the rest of our time on Earth, most likely. So we'll see you as time goes on. But again, we thank you so much for tapping in. Make sure that you are following us on Spotify, where you can answer and put some answers underneath episodes, answer some questions. If you're listening on YouTube and watching this video, please comment below, respond, talk. We love seeing responses from people. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for tapping in. And know every time that you tap in with us here at CUZZO-OP, you are always going to find 3 things. That's 2 cousins, 1 podcast, and endless entertainment. Peace.